My sister took money from my room and spent it on herself. The $8,400 in my dresser drawer wasn't mine. I'd been holding it for my friend Trevor, whose parents would have confiscated it if they found out he'd been working under the table at the warehouse. He was saving to escape his father's fists. I was supposed to give it back to him Monday morning so he could put a deposit on an apartment. When I came home from my shift at the diner Saturday night, the envelope was gone. I tore my room apart, checked under the mattress, behind the dresser, inside every book on my shelf. Nothing. Then I noticed my sister's door was cracked open, music playing softly. She never left her door open. Megan was sitting on her bed, shopping bags scattered around her like trophies. Designer shoes, a leather jacket, makeup palettes that cost more than I made in a week. Nice haul, I said, keeping my voice steady. She looked up with that practiced, innocent smile. Birthday shopping. Can you believe I'm finally 18? Her birthday was 3 months away. See anything you like? She held up a purse that probably cost $2,000. Maybe if you didn't waste your time at that greasy diner, you could afford nice things too. I walked closer. The receipt was sticking out of one bag. $8,147.63. My throat tightened. Where did you get that kind of money? She shrugged. I've been saving. Saving what? You don't have a job. I do things for Dad sometimes. Help with his business stuff. Dad owned 3 hardware stores. Megan had never set foot in any of them. You took it from my room. Her face didn't even flicker. Prove it. That's when Dad's voice exploded from downstairs. Megan, kitchen, now! We both froze. Dad never yelled. Not when I failed chemistry. Not when Megan crashed his BMW. Never. She grabbed my arm as we headed downstairs, her nails digging in. Whatever happens, keep your mouth shut. Dad was standing by the kitchen table, his face purple with rage. Mom sat in the corner, tears streaming down her face. On the table was an empty safe deposit box. Where is it? His voice was deadly quiet now. Where's what? Megan's voice cracked slightly. Your college fund. $42,000. Gone. My blood went cold. Megan's hand tightened on my arm. I don't know what you're talking about, she said. Dad slammed his fist on the table. I went to transfer it to the university. The bank showed me the withdrawal. Your signature. 3 days ago. 3 days ago. The same day Trevor's money disappeared. Mom finally spoke. We mortgaged the house for that money, Megan. Sold my mother's jewelry. That's when I noticed the shopping bags by the door. Not just from today. Dozens of them, hidden behind the coat rack. You've been stealing for months, I whispered. Megan turned to me, and for the first time I saw real fear in her eyes. Then she smiled. A cold, calculating smile that made my stomach drop. Actually, she said, turning back to our parents, Callie's the one who's been stealing. What? I couldn't breathe. She pulled out her phone, swiping through her photos. I have proof. Screenshots of her messages to her boyfriend about taking money. Pictures of her with expensive things she couldn't afford. She showed them the screen. My messages. But I'd never sent them. Photos of me that I'd never taken. Holding things I'd never owned. Dad's face went from purple to white. Callie? She's lying, I said. Check when those messages were sent. Check. I also found this in her room, Megan continued, pulling out a bank slip from her pocket. A deposit slip for $42,000, with my name on it, but the account number. I recognized it. It was, I couldn't fit what happens next in this short video, watch the rest down below.